Oprah Winfrey has discussed publicly that Ozempic was the tool that finally helped her manage her weight after decades of public struggle. Millions of women saw that and thought, finally, I want that result. But as a PA with 20 years working with bariatric patients, I have to tell you the uncomfortable truth. Biologically, you might not be Oprah. There is a specific type of patient who responds beautifully to Ozempic and other GLP-1s. But what if you take the shot and you're like the 1 in 4 patients where nothing happens, or you can't tolerate the side effects? Does that mean you're broken or something's wrong with you? No, it just means you aren't the Oprah type. And that's okay because we have other tools. Today, I'm breaking down who the GLP-1s are actually for, and more importantly, the 3 powerful alternatives I prescribe for everyone else. I'm Grace, and this is Weigh in Wellness. Let's find out if you're an Oprah phenotype or if you need Plan B. And if you want a clear review of what we discuss in this video, down in the video description below, you'll find a free printable PDF that summarizes all the points we're about to discuss. Let's get into it. First, let's talk about the Oprah medications, the GLP-1s like Wegovy and Zepbound. Why did this work for her when nothing else did? It wasn't about willpower, it was about gut hormones. These drugs mimic a hormone in your gut that tells your brain, I'm full. For people with a specific biological struggle where that signal is broken, this drug fixes the connection. It quiets the food noise. But here's the catch. If your struggle isn't primarily hormonal hunger, or if you have severe side effects like nausea or muscle loss, this might not be your magic bullet. And that is where the alternatives come in. So if you aren't the GLP-1 Oprah phenotype, who are you? Let's look at the other tools in the weight loss medication toolkit. Number 1, the absorption tool, Orlistat. Maybe your issue isn't hunger signals, but absorption. Orlistat, also known as Alli, doesn't touch your brain. This works by blocking the absorption of dietary fat in your intestine. Because the fat isn't absorbed, it passes right through you. Weight loss here is generally modest, averaging 3 to 5% of total body weight loss over 1 year. But the side effects, cramping and bathroom urgency, can be tough for most patients. For many of my patients, this isn't a long-term solution, but it does teach you very quickly about the fat content in your food. Next, the appetite-suppressing tools. First up is Phentermine, also known as Adipex P. This is a stimulant that suppresses appetite. It's effective for short bursts, averaging 5 to 10% total body weight loss over 3 months. I often describe Phentermine to my clients as kind of like an emergency brake. Most patients who use this need a short metabolic kickstart to help suppress cravings and increase energy levels. For instance, I had a patient who traveled for work and only used it during stressful business trips to stop her from afternoon snacking, which was her big downfall. She didn't need it on the weekends when she was with her family, so therefore it wasn't a forever drug for her. It was a situational tool to help modify unhealthy eating behavior. That's the kind of strategy we need to think about, using meds to support your life, not rule it. The other drug in the appetite suppressant class is Topiramate, also known as Topamax. This medication affects appetite and cravings through effects on the central nervous system. It is often used off-label for weight loss. Weight loss with Topamax averages 5 to 10% total body weight loss over the course of 6 to 12 months. Next, the combination brain tools. Sometimes we need to attack from 2 angles at once. So we have combinations like Qsymia and Contrave. These target the reward pathways in your brain. Contrave specifically helps quiet the cravings and a lot of the food noise. You know, that obsessive chatter asking, what's for dinner while you're still eating lunch? But I have to be honest with you, when the food noise gets quiet, the room gets silent. And in that silence, you might start hearing other things: stress, boredom, or loneliness. A pill can turn down the volume of the hunger, but it cannot change the playlist. And that's where the lifestyle work begins. But don't worry, we'll discuss that in an upcoming video. Finally, the class everyone knows, GLP-1 agonists like Wegovy and Zepbound. These mimic hormones that tell your brain you're full. The results here are significant, often 15 to 20% total body weight loss. But they require injections, they can be expensive, and they come with real GI and other side effects. They are powerful engines, but they are not the only way to travel. Anti-obesity medications are powerful tools to treat obesity for what it is, a chronic medical condition. They are not shortcuts, cheating, or failure. Okay, Back to Oprah for just a second as we close. She found her tool. I want to help you find yours. And I want to hear from you in the comments. Are you the Oprah type? Have you tried the shots? Did they work like magic, or are you looking for a plan B? Please drop a comment, as I'd love to hear what you guys have already tried or would like to consider starting. If you have any other weight loss topics you'd like addressed in future videos, let me know that too. I want to end the confusion in the professional weight loss world for you. Now click here for an overview of the weight loss world, including medications, surgery, and endoscopic procedures. I'm Grace, and this is Weigh In Wellness, where I provide safe, thoughtful, and fact-based information on surgical, endoscopic, and medical weight loss. Remember, this information is educational. I'm a physician assistant, but I'm not your PA. Decisions about treatment should always be made with your healthcare team. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.